What is up, everybody? Back with a collection update here. I've got a pretty wide range of stuff with this one. Some CDs, some cassette tapes, some patches, a pin, and a book. So just going to jump right into it. I picked up the new Dave Mustaine book, Rust in Peace, the inside story of the Megadeth masterpiece. As many of you guys know, Rust in Peace, my absolute favorite album of all time. So can't wait to read this. On the back there, you've got some statements from famous musicians and Brian Slagle, the CEO of Metal Blade Records, speaking very highly about the album and Megadeth as a whole. Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne, Kerry King, Scott Ian, Michael Amott, and Brian Slagle, as I said. There's 190 pages in this. Just skimming through, there's some cool pictures. Seems like it should be a pretty cool read, so can't wait to get around to this and might do a review of the book down the road after I finish. But very happy to have picked that up. Next stuff will be the CDs, which very happy to have gotten this stuff as well. It's from a certain era of a band that I love that gets kind of disrespected sometimes. Personally, might be my favorite era of Black Sabbath, talking about the Tony Martin stuff. Did not get the Eternal Idol on CD because I already have it on vinyl, but I picked up all the other albums on CD. Got Headless Cross right here, which, huge fan of this album, came out in 1989. Amazing, killer stuff there. Also here's Tear, love this album as well, came out in 1990. Won't say exactly where I placed this stuff in my Sabbath ranking I did a while back, but very high. This album and Headless Cross, love both of those. And of course, Cross Purposes from 1994, which is a bit of a drop off, but I think is still a very solid, good album. A lot of killer stuff on there. And Forbidden from 1995, which a bit more of a drop off. Don't think this one is great, but there's still some pretty good stuff on it. The title track is killer. Next stuff I'll show, I guess, is the cassettes, which again are all from the same band. This time it is Kiss, because I like to get as much physical stuff as I can to show in my album rankings, which might do a Kiss discography ranking pretty soon. So picked up some cassettes by them that I don't have. You know, got Dressed to Kill, 1975. I think is a pretty good album. Rock and Roll Over from 1976. Love that album cover, and it's a good album as well. Fast forward up to 97, Carnival of Souls. And Psycho Circus, 1998, which this one was the return of Peter Criss on drums and Ace Frehley on guitar for the first time in almost 20 years. But good stuff there. And got the patches up next. I got two from the same band I'll show first. Strength, Power, Will, Passion by Holy Moses, 2005. And The New Machine of Liechtenstein, which I talked about in a recent update because I had the CD. But got the patch. Top 10 thrash album of all time. Good album from 2005. Gonna put both of those on the vest whenever I get around to putting that together. Got Scream Dream by Ted Nugent, 1980. Patch, great album, love Ted, a lot of killer stuff from him. Tear, Black Sabbath, gotta have a Tony Martin era patch for the vest, gotta represent one of the best eras, possibly the best era of Sabbath. And LA Guns, got their little like logo thing there, which first two albums, amazing, and then later on in the career, in the mid-2000s and up through recently, a lot of good stuff from them as well. And got a pin here. It is a movie pin, from the poster of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Don't know if this is focusing, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 came out in 1986, whatever it was, over 10 years after the original. I don't think the reviews for it were super great, but I think it's a pretty good movie, and really just like all the Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff. It's between that and Halloween, probably for my favorite horror franchises, but yeah, this is pretty cool to have. So that was the little collection update there. Thought I had some pretty cool stuff to run through and show. As usual, thank you guys for watching, and until next time,